Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam, and this is a RazzMatazz grapevine from the Southern Living Plant Collection. This is actually a breakthrough in grape breeding. It is a muscadine hybrid, and muscadine grapes are more disease resistant, so that's a great trait. They do lose a little bit of cold hardiness over European grapes. These are hardy in zones 7 to 9, but the big breakthrough is this is a continuously flowering and fruiting grape. It will start blooming in the spring or late spring, just like any other grape does. But instead of waiting until fall or September or October to mature all the fruit at one time, it matures the fruit the entire season and continues to flower. So it continues to make new clusters along the stem. And sometime by midsummer, you can start picking grapes. They start off green like this, and the clusters will mature to a wine red color. And that's when you know they're ready to eat. Even though it's a muscadine, the skin is actually thin on this grape. They're super, super tasty. I grab some every time I pass by and see that any are ready on the plant. But like I say, this is a breakthrough, a real breakthrough in grape breeding. And it's great for a backyard gardener because you can kind of be rewarded all summer long. You're not just waiting for that one moment. You still need to protect them from critters, just like any other fruiting plant. So here's a quick close-up of the grape clusters, and you can see how close they are together on the stem. And these would have just continued out. This one was pruned at some point during the summer, which has stopped any new flowering. And I would recommend you do that probably about maybe mid-August, because any flowers that form after that point are not going to have time to mature, and they're just going to take energy away from the clusters that are already on the plant. And so a little bit of light pruning at that point. Just take the tips off the branches, and that will put the energy back into maturing those fruits that are already on the plant. This gives you a low maintenance option to grow grapes. These can be container planted. It's in a small container now, which has kind of had an impact on the size of the grapes. They need to be in a much larger container, probably at least a 15-gallon, maybe even a 25-gallon container, or it can go in the ground and be trellised just like any other grapevine. But I thought you'd be interested in taking a look at this continuous flowering seedless grape from the Southern Living Plant Collection called RazzMatazz.